So yeah, I got some of the New 52 Death in the Family, which is kind of cool. Um, Most of them, like, they got. Greetings, this is your host Leon Jenkins. In my last video, I had intended to go through a large number of comics, but due to time constraints, YouTube would only let me do a 15-minute video, so I had to edit some of that. I had to edit some of this as well. Well, if you do like this video, then go ahead and leave a like below. If there were some comics that you enjoyed, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. And I hope to see you again soon. Enjoy. Of course, this is cool as well. Another part of the Joker War, like the last couple. But that's pretty cool. I think that probably needs to go up there. But yeah, I kind of want to show you guys those. This is part 1 of the Joker War. Part 3. Joker or Batman Punchline. We got some of the Batman New 52. We got Batman number 14, which is Death in the Family. And we got Batman 15 of New 52. That is also Death in the Family. Let me know in the comments below. I've always wanted to say that. What you think. But I do have some other cool ones. I think that's probably should go up there. Legends of the Dark Knight 1, you can see that. I think that definitely is going up there regardless of what, there's no ifs, ands, or what's about it, right? I mean, because that's gotta go. So, yeah. But I got some other cool comics. Some variant comics, of course, would be Joker actually going into the pit. I think that should be displayed up there, right? I think that's a definite. So we're gonna put those right over there. I think we're gonna make these a permanent part of that for sure. Now this is a cool comic for me personally. Back when I first started collecting Batman comics, this was the thing. Night Quest. Now, I used to love drawing comics or comic book characters. And this particular Batman inspired me to create a lot of really cool characters. So that was cool. So I'm putting that up there somewhere. That's going to happen. We'll just put this over here in this pile right here. If we decide to do a Batman thing or whatever. Those are really dark. A lot of variant comics are really cool. Of course, we can go through them if that's what you'd like. But right now, I'd like to show you this. Now, I don't just collect Batman comics. Wolverine happens to be one of my favorites. And this is a great X-Men comic depicting Wolverine in what I think is his best costume. It's definitely my favorite costume. I really think that belongs up there somewhere, so we're going to put that over here. But yeah, we got some cool ones, and then my brother will go for that. He is a big Superman fan, as I was the Batman fan. That's the reason why I always like Batman, just because, you take away everything, he's just a man. And he takes on adversaries like Darkseid, or even Superman. I think that's probably got to go up there. But anyway, I got a lot of cool little comics. That's just dope. Some old comics too. Now I have a whole treasure trove of older comics like this with Solomon Grundy coming out of the dark now, out of the water rather, which is one of my favorite supervillains or villains for Batman. Batman, I think, always had the best villains, and I've got some of those to show you actually as well, that are definitely going up there, even though, I don't care. They're kind of expensive, but they're really cool. Now this one's pretty cool. Got a bunch of the Batman villains, which are iconic. We got the Riddler, some Catwoman, of course, the Joker. The Penguin over here, of course, if you could see that, and Harley Quinn. You can't have Joker without Harley Quinn. So, if we go around, I've got a lot of comics, that even Batman or not, that depict other, people like this, of course, is Commissioner Gordon, young Commissioner Gordon. That's kind of cool, You guys tell me. We've got some pretty cool. This is, of course, I think, iconic selfie. Okay, artist actually drew himself as Batman. I think that's awesome. As a comic book artist, or what I like to think of it like a comic book artist, I think that's really cool to, put yourselves in the shoes of, your heroes. And bad. Why not? You tell me. Now, to be fair, like I said, I don't just collect Batman comics. Now, those that might love some Suicide Squad, we could add that to the wall. Yeah, some Marvel. Yeah, just so happens that Maverick, I know, is my favorite character, even above Wolverine. So whatever, do as you want. 8-0 rocks. This is cool artwork. That's one of the things I love about these comics, is the artwork. I think it's really cool. I'd like to, I got plenty of comics to go through, and plenty of comics to put on the wall, but I have difficulty choosing. You see my problem. And there's only so much wall. So, we got, little 10-cent adventure, old school. Yeah. This would go well with the Fugitive Batman. This, of course, Bruce Wayne murderer. I don't know why I'm partial to Poison Ivy. Another part of the Joker War doesn't show the Joker on cover. This is, of course, him in Killer Croc. But once again, if we're going to go for a whole bunch of villains, I do have You're the Villain. I got like City of the Bane, and I got all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff. You guys let me know what you think. If you see anything, that you really think is cool, say, yeah. Once again, I do like the Poison Ivy. This is very black and white-esque, but not black and white. In fact, I'm covering up that black and white as we go. There are some cool black and white, but you see, not really black and white. Once again, got that right. But that's not bad. And that's cool. Cool artwork. It's awesome. This is one of my earliest comics I ever owned, and then being very dark, I felt like maybe it could go up there. I actually remember thumbing through this particular comic many times over as a child. Oh yeah, some more of that Joker, love that Joker. So, getting into really, really cool art. I think that, if we are doing the whole go for the villains and add that all to it, which would be really cool, because the villains in a way do make up Batman. Yeah, that's just wild. Doesn't really go with the theme of black and white, but You're the Villain, and of course that is cool. I myself have been referred to as a wizard. Someone said that my voice made them think of a warlock or a wizard, very low and gritty. Well, that's cool. This is, of course, very cool. I have this entire series. Bruce Wayne, going through time, the return of Bruce Wayne. 1 of 6, I have all 6 of them. This is, in fact, the only one I've ever actually opened of them. One of the few Bat comics that I've purchased in the last year or so that I've actually opened. Most of them I don't. I don't get them to thumb through. Once again, cool artwork. I mean, that's just beautiful. And goes with that dark theme. Villains, once again. You know, gotta love those villains. Legends of the Dark Knight 1. Let me know. Comments below. And of course, if we're going around the block, we may as well add some Batwoman. Like I said, don't just collect Batman. Yeah, pretty cool. I love that. It goes with that dark theme. And Dark City is dark, if not anything else, you know, so I think that should go. Going with further extensions, why not some Batman in Russia? And if we want to go villains, I mean, we've got them all right here, pretty much, I think. Awesome artwork. These is part of, I believe, all part of the same series I'm about to show you. This is one I'm very ecstatic about. I mean, just look at that. That's just beautiful. Yeah, but yeah. All these they're actually from a set from the Heimlich estate sale. Speaking of which, I'd like to go ahead and drop some names while I'm on here. Thank you for Chris from Drake's Comics that has helped me provide me the means to collect these comics. Definitely check out him on Facebook, Drake's Comics. Also, he does the Heimlich estate sale, which he can get into information about that. But yeah, I got some of these comics from that, some figurines and different various stuff. But very cool. Once again, with that whole villain theme. These comics go great with that. This is why I pulled them out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have them being, you know, they sealed. You know, I kind of covet those. Like I said, Maverick is one of my favorites. I don't just collect Batman comics. I have others. This doesn't have a back. I need to do something about that. Re-sleeve it. But oh yeah. Not just Batman, but mostly Batman, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I've also got Batman and Spawn. This is a great series, and all of them, I think, could work their way up there in one way, shape, or form. They're all pretty dark. I mean, it's Batman and Spawn, of course. There are a few that are exceptions. I think this one's really cool. I think this one is supposed to glow in the dark. And that is really cool. I should actually probably put that up there. But I thought that was one of my favorites. Now, I do plan on getting a better camera, and that will actually help you see what's going on back here. They say a camera adds 10 pounds. Well, I say it adds 10 pounds of fuzz. Especially on everything I own. Fuzzy. But yeah. Spawn. Gotta love Spawn. Spawn is definitely one of my favorites. Like I had mentioned before, Todd McFarlane is my favorite comic book artist. So Spawn is always welcome in my collection. So when I was told he had a collection of Batman and Spawn comics, woohoo. But yeah, I got those black and white comics. I think all those in one way, shape, or form should make their way up there. Now, some of them aren't so black, more white than black, and some of them not exactly black and white. As you can see, that's a little bit more beige black and white, wouldn't you, sir? But yeah, very cool. Very cool. Awesome artwork. Gotta love it.